Wait, expansive world.
Is it an expansion or is it like a new game?
I feel like this just came out though.
Damn.
Chat, help me out here.
Oh.
Is stream still going on, Dre?
To my knowledge.
It looks like it ended to me.
No, it's still online.
Okay. I've seen a couple people play this game.
This is a whole lot of bad guy. Let's see. New Genesis, Fantasy Star Online 2. Okay.
Huh, that is weird. It seems the stream cut off for a few people. Rich just texted me and said, "You guys cut off."
Oh.
I've seen your future.
But we're back,
weird.
right? We should be like, because I'm still seeing
Yeah,
we're
we're
online.
yeah.
It's very,
Yeah,
because
looks like
I've
we're
done
back.
literally nothing on my end.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I think,
Huh.
I think. Yeah, Griff went into restream for a second and he pulled it out. So, yeah, he cut us off. Thanks, Griffin.
Thanks, Griff.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
What is this?
Can you protect me from fate?
No, George, I can at least protect you from a bullet. Like, come on, dog. Who says that? Alex, can you protect me from fate?
I can't protect you from insta-death, bro.
Sir, I can't protect you from the government. They're everywhere.
Soon, the entire world will burn. All because of him.
It's pretty cool looking, though. On some crisis stuff.
Yeah, this
like,
is interesting.
got a suit, invisible, all crazy superhuman.
Pump, 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 pump.
Splinter Cell 2039. Crossfire.
Crossfire.
Today, you saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like
That's pretty
Forza
awesome.
Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
Oh, snap.
Oh, one more?
Premiere.
Uno más?
It can't be Halo, can it?
Halo again. We're gonna show you the same trailer twice because it was.
I feel like they always end on it.
But I mean, this should be ridiculous. If they're
Playground
leaving this for
games.
last, like,
Yeah.
let's see what we got. Oh my god,
The world is
Maybe it's
filled
the new-
with stories
dude, it's either medieval or outer space.
of legendary heroes,
Not medieval, but like, you
Elden
know.
Ring?
treacherous villains.
Oh no!
Oh no! Well, we'll never know.
No!
Okay.
of fantastical
We're good. We're good.
and wondrous places.
Dude.
No!
Oh my god. What do we got on this side? No.
What's chat doing?
Chat. Oh no, please don't say
It's
Fable.
Fable.
No. Shush. Don't spoil it.
Has yet
Oh, it is Fable, kid!
Oh, what the heck?
No, but oh, no. Why do it on Fable?
Why?
Internet, please. All right. That's fine. That's all I needed to see. So. Oh,
Okay,
man.
well we got they really.
All right. Jeez. I don't know if my net's getting attacked right now.
Yo, look at me. I'm all. Woo!
Alex is literally a slideshow at the moment, and
Yeah.
my connection is like taking a dump. Oh, did she get eaten in that trailer?
Dude, we missed it.
Oh,
What?
quarter million people watching right now. It's pretty bonky.
Yeah, that's wild. Oh wait, I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. You're back. Fable
All right,
is
you know what I want to
Fable.
do? Let's before we get off, let's see if we can pull up the Fable trailer again. 'Cause
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
I missed it.
No, you ain't the only one.
I'm very happy with Halo. I hope it's not a looter shooter though. Which I didn't get that vibe, but
Yeah, I've got some notes here, so don't worry. We got plenty to talk about, and we still got some time for it. But let's let them finish their hype video real quick. Yeah, Phantasy Star Online 2 was shown, as you will see in here at some point.
I'm excited, man. And all of them are coming to Game Pass, which means we don't
and
have to
then-
buy an Xbox.
and then they go like, only for this amount of money. That would have been a hell of a way to finish the show off. I'll tell you right now.
Wouldn't it? They're waiting for Sony to shoot their shot. I
Let
feel
me
like.
see. Let me see if I can find Fable trailer. While I'm searching for this, so all right, I was writing a list down of just what I was seeing, what I was liking, and just my initial impressions right off the rip. I don't know if you got a chance to do that as well or make mental notes. But off the rip, let me see what I got here.
I didn't see any fighting games, did you?
No fighting games. There was no fighting games present whatsoever. No KI to speak of, because KI, Killer Instinct, is the only one that Xbox has had exclusive, like for like ever. Street Fighter was on PlayStation. Xbox had KI.
Yep.
Since the launch of the Xbox One, actually. So, games that stood out to me, The Outer Worlds. Love it. I'm a big Fallout fan. I love the presentation. I love what I saw there. I think I'm actually going to go... I'm going to have to go and get the game because I really like that expansion. So I'm definitely going to try that out for sure.
You haven't
So I'm
played
already
Outer
sold.
Worlds yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. It's on Game Pass. You download the Xbox app on PC, and this goes for everybody watching. I believe for PC, the Xbox app or Game Pass for PC is only $1. I think to start out, it's only $1. And I'm actually checking right now to see because I know that's what Xbox seems to be moving toward. Is like the subscription service. That's kind of where they're
it's like Netflix
shooting
for
their shot.
gaming.
Yeah. And so, with that being said, I'm pretty sure Outer Worlds is on that. So you should do it, dude. I didn't finish it, but it is a very good game. I just got distracted with other stuff, but
I love the presentation. I love the creativity of a lot of the trailers that we saw. Making fun of themselves, making fun of others. The creativity behind some of them. Awesome stuff. The usual stuff there when it comes to premieres. Overall, game wise, other games that I saw that I liked. Avowed seemed cool. It was just like an Elder Scrolls type
definitely
clone I was
interested in
seeing.
Avowed.
We got magic on one hand, we got our sword on the other. It's like Okay, cool. Let me see. Ori was an interesting one, only because of the whole, like, they're pushing 120 frames at full 4K. But if you look at Ori compared to all these other games, like, clearly it's gonna be easier to run.
They have the ability to do that.
Yes, exactly. So 120 hertz, that really goes out to everyone that has, you know, those 120 hertz monitors, 140 hertz or above, or 120 and above. Not like you're getting a 120. There are 120 hertz TVs out there for your living room. They're hella expensive, and they're very niche. I don't know if you've seen them out in the wild, but they do exist. I think LG is like one of them, one of the manufacturers to it. So not like as big of a selling point to me, but it's cool that they're trying to push the agenda of, like, you know, what the Xbox can do, right? Like full 120 hertz at 4K at the highest possible settings. I'm like, yeah, well, that's Ori. Ori is, it's you know, if you look at it, it's not as hard to run as some of these other games. Like, you know, if you go and say, yo, Halo's at 120 hertz on 4K on the Xbox One, then I'll be like, okay, we might have something here.
Right, yeah.
We might have something here. Also, on that note, starting the show with Halo Infinite, from the rip, Alex was like, yo, can we do this show? Because we don't want to cut off early and Halo be at the end. Because Halo's definitely going to be at the end. Like, Alex was ready to bet the farm on that.
Yeah, because it always is. That's their biggest title.
Yeah.
But I guess they thought Fable was.
And I called Fable too. I was like, what I say? Like before the show started, I was like, I'd like to see Fable. Can Fable happen? And it looks like I was right. And sweet.
So, that game Grounded.
Grounded. Oh yeah, the Honey I Shrunk the Kids joint, right?
It's available right now on Game Pass.
Is it right now? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I see it. It says play with Game Pass, so I'm assuming it's available.
Alrighty.
I'm scrolling through now because I'm like wondering if there's anything else.
Let me see.
Oh wait, hold on.
It might be like available, but I don't think you can get it right now.
Yeah, maybe it's because I'm on Microsoft Flight Simulator and it says play with Game Pass.
Yeah, it's probably like, you know,
okay,
available,
maybe it's not,
but not available, right?
Right.
Let me see. So, Outer Worlds, Ori was cool. Grounded was fire. Avowed looked cool. Or Grounded was fire. Grounded was pretty fire to look at. It was a funny trailer.
Grounded was cool.
Obsidian is coming out swinging. Dusk 2. What is it? Dusk 2. Not Dusk to Dawn. that's not what we saw. Dusk 2. Something I cannot remember the other half of the game's title, but interesting take, very story driven. Was like, you know, someone in the chat, I think it might have been Static G, said very, what is it, Detroit Become Human feeling, where you're gonna see branching paths like crazy. I think to an extent, because you see like the little girl grow up, so obviously like something's gonna happen, and then she has to face something when she gets older. So like that's like linear there. It's just, I guess, how it happens. So Psychonauts 2, seeing Jack Black, Tim Schafer, and then Jack Black doing his rendition in such a trippy ass trailer was awesome. If you haven't had a chance to play Psychonauts, I suggest you go and play it, get a little background on it. It hasn't aged the greatest.
I was just gonna say it's a little dated.
It hasn't aged the greatest, but like at the time, it was a trip to play, and you know, nostalgia heads will still play, like myself. But I think if you want to really get into Psychonauts 2, like, you should definitely do yourself a service and play the game. What else do we have? Warhammer, the Warhammer 4K game. You know, I said it during the trailer. Like, we got to see what glimpses could be of it. You know, four-man team, hordes, first-person shooter, maybe, because like we kept seeing it through the eyes of one of the soldiers specifically, but like that's it. You know, it wasn't actually gameplay; it was just announcement trailer. But I'm assuming they hinted that in there.
So I've actually got a question for you. I got my one friend messaging me about Halo Infinite. So
dude, did you see?
Talking about Halo Infinite.
That's gonna be.
He's like, oh, so Halo Infinite looter shooter. I didn't get the looter shooter vibe.
What is a looter shooter?
Looter shooter's Division. You go around, you loot things, and then you have like your own inventory of stuff. I got more of like an exploration-ish.
Yeah.
It still looked linear.
Yes, that's the thing that I'm not afraid of,
Like I don't want them to go.
But I don't want to
I
be
don't want them to
confused
do.
here.
I don't want them to do looter shooter. Like.
Yeah, I don't want to be confused with like the what we could see being, you know, a massive level like this, and it be like it's gonna be linear.
Like look at that. It kind of looks linear.
It's gonna be linear in a sense of yes, we will progress and you will do something, you know, per what the game designer set up. Like there's a story to it, right? There's gonna be a beginning and an end. But the way in which you get to it could still be linear enough. Like you don't have to grab the warthog. You don't have to do any of that shit. You could, I don't know, maybe you can sneak. Maybe, I mean, I know it sounds weird to say that in a Halo game, but I'm just saying like maybe there's different paths to get it. The grappling hook alone feels like it's gonna break sequence, not in the sense of like story sequence, but in the direction that you can go. Because, I mean, we don't know all the details, right? I could be completely wrong here. But like, you're not grappling yourself up there. Eventually, you have to hit that platform.
We're just going off of what we can see.
But you see later on that he uses the grappling hook to kind of get himself to like a second level somewhere else, or a second, area, altitude. And it's like, well, you didn't have to do that, but you could do that. You get me? So it's like, what's the other route? What would I get if I went the other way? But regardless, like strong Halo vibes. It wasn't. Or a strong Halo 3 vibes. It wasn't so fast. We didn't see any inventory
at all. Like, so that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think if it was, I'm telling him, if it was a looter shooter, I feel like they would show your inventory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing, what we see? We're seeing grenades, and from what it looks like, your drop, your bubble shield or whatever, item you pick up from there, your utility. That's about it. That's the only thing I'm seeing here on the UI.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been pretty cut and dry Halo. So not really sure as to the looter shooter vibes there. I'm just more interested in, like I said, the sequence, how linear can it be, like the directions you can take. Because in Halo it's always go from point A to point B. Here's like what you have to do to proceed, kill these enemies, blah blah blah. Do it with this, do it with that. Crazy warthog run, whatever. Like we're still seeing that here, but at the same time, I'm getting vibes that like you can still carve your way in whatever direction you want. Especially like I said, with things like that grappling hook. That's the biggest takeaway for me. It's just like the mobility you're getting from that. We're not seeing running, we're not seeing armor abilities, we're not seeing none of that. It's definitely more of a step back, like this right here. Unless
we saw the drop shield, we saw that.
This too, like he just looked like he just scanned something. He's like, I'm gonna run up, let me go grapple, and bam, now I'm over here. It's like, but there looked like there was another path to the right to get you up there. So it's like, what direction do you take? So, that's what I was like, kind of more not worried about, but really like focusing on. Yo, Devin, thanks for hanging out, bro. Like. Go do what you gotta do, man. Go make that money. We'll be here next week. So yeah, very interesting take on Halo. Very hyped for it. I like what I saw. I just want to see the multiplayer next too. I would love to see multiplayer and see what that's
I have
all
not
about.
seen a single sprint, which is I've never been so happy as to not see sprint.
It's funny. I've been on both sides. I remember when sprint got introduced and I was like, oh my god, he can run.
Maybe they make it an ability, because look at right next to the gun. You see how Zero's kind of the grappling hook is like regenerating right now, so there's a cooldown.
Oh yeah, that's the grappling hook. Yeah.
I wonder if sprinting's gonna, how they did it in Reach, how it was a different ability that you had to pick up.
Where'd they sprint at, Jake? Point me out on it, because I
did sprint. Where?
Yeah, I didn't see sprinting anywhere. I see pushing forward. Oh, my man's monologue cuts in.
Right before he grappled up to the top portion.
All right, let's see.
Here, go ahead. Let's scrub to it.
This is after. It was like before he hits that cannon. So he literally. So right here.
Right here. Wait. Did he?
Oh, that looks like sprinting. Damn. Actually, that was very subtle. Could it be? Because him looking up kind of threw me off. I think he's right.
It looked like he did something there too. Dun, dun,
yeah,
dun.
I think he did.
It looks like a slow sprint. Huh? Interesting. Good observation.
Yeah, good.
It looks like it looks like it's slow paced. I mean, I don't see people zooming in
This
like
was
they
cool
did
too.
like they do in Call
Seeing
of
the
Duty.
interactivity of the grapple with like just your objects and stuff versus like, you know, you have to run out. Because imagine in situations where like you're like low and stuff, and instead of putting yourself at risk because there's no other way of doing it, like you can still have cover and be able to like save yourself, you know, the recharge time or something. Yeah, it's
yeah,
very,
the way the camera shakes, definitely.
yeah, it's like he
I
could
guess
be right. I'm not 100%
It
sure.
looked like he was just doing it there,
But the fact that if they did it there and not do it anywhere else is kind of weird. Because if they're already going to show it off, like they just want to show it off then.
I mean, if this is an open world game, I'd assume. I don't think it's open world. I'm hoping it's not open world because everything here makes it look like it's kind of linear. But I'm wondering how I don't know, man. I mean, Infinite would hint at it being open world,
right? Like a play on the name itself,
or like a Destiny type. You know what I mean? Destiny type, where Destiny's kind of open world, but it's like instanced based.
No, I got you. I'm not sure. Like, I like what I saw. Don't get me wrong. I liked what I saw. I just want to see more of it. I just want to see more of it at this point to kind of answer my questions.
I'm surprised they didn't show multiplayer.
That's gonna, no, they said, what is it? Like, I thought they said they were gonna show it next month or something like that. Like, I remember them saying something.
I would imagine maybe September or something.
Yeah,
because November holiday. So.
Yep. So let me see what else came through. Crossfire, which would look like, you know, I was like getting Crisis vibes from. That looked pretty cool as well. The Medium looked really good. It was awesome to see more gameplay. What they were trying to present, way deeper, way more disturbing than I initially thought as well. So super stoked for that. I have to finish the Observer. God damn it! I am like, I think in the last half an hour of that game, I have to finish Observer. They do a really good job in writing, so I'm very, very excited to see what the Medium's gonna have. Tetris Effect connected. Okay, cool. That was fun. The Gunk also, like, cute looking. Just want to see what more of the gameplay is. I mean, we saw what the gameplay was, which is, you know, just sucking up gunk. It's just like, how are you using it? Like, I remember you were asking that during the trailer. It's like, oh, this is cool, but like, what's the purpose, right? Like, as we get closer, and when developers decide to release more info, we'll obviously know.
State of Decay 3.
State of Decay 3 was pretty cool looking. Freaky for sure.
Yeah.
But
Tell Me Why is story driven. I don't know, man. I think I was more blown away, and maybe it's because I don't have a PlayStation, but I was more blown away by the PlayStation showcase with the games. You know, but
yeah,
that could just be me.
But I mean, they've stated it before. Xbox, they're gonna make a real big push to a lot more diverse games. And you know what? Looking at the list of what we just saw, like diverse. Yeah, let's go with diverse. Like, we had a lot of different, you know, of course we had Forza and shit like that, but like that's par for the course. Like, you're expected to have at least one of those per generation. You know, we had a couple of stories. Like, let me see, we had like at least 2 or 3 stories, like base games. We had some unique ones, like I said, the Medium, Gunk,
my hair.
Grounded.
It keeps
Keep the hat
popping
on,
out of my
sir.
hat.
Keep the hat on,
I'm just
sir.
trying to like.
Psychonauts, you know, there was a good mix of different things there, different genres. But it's just a matter of more hype hats. That's really what it is. That's what we need right now. More hype hats, sir. Overall, it was a good show. Good showing. Fable also, like I said, Fable at the end.
Fable's a big fish, man. I'm excited for that.
Pretty big freaking deal to bring that back. So I'm excited. No gameplay, obviously, but. So we're hearing, you know, anyone else think that PlayStation's was a little bit better?
It definitely felt that PlayStation did do a better job from Jake with the showcase part, and I feel like the trailers were more informative to play. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. I feel like last year Xbox did game after game after game after game. You know, oh, here's the Fable one. We didn't totally see this one.
Buffer was the true winner of the showcase.
You able to turn the audio on in this?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Because I didn't hear it before, so.
There you go, pal. There you go, guy. You're welcome.
Thanks, buddy.
And treacherous villains.
So, We'll just redo that last piece
Fantastical
again.
creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony. Not all stories have happy endings,
Oh my god.
but yours has yet to be written.
Okay. Little teaser.
There you go. There's your Fable guy. So Fable, played 1, 2. I didn't like 3. I played a little bit of it. I
didn't like 3 too much.
I think my assistant played 3. Like she like I believe she did. I could be wrong, but I did play 1 and 2. I played 2 a lot. I played 1 a whole lot, but I played 2 a lot. And I've always enjoyed like how it makes fun of itself within the game at times, but there is a story behind it, and you get a feel for certain things, especially the dog at the end of 2. Oh god, I don't want to relive those memories, but yeah, I'm wondering, just from the trailer, just from like the joke there, like clearly they're gonna make fun of things still, but I hope it still has some depth to it. The gameplay, I hope it's fun, and I hope all the crazy side quests and the weird situation you can put yourself in are there. That's what makes Fable to me. So Xbox versus oh, okay, we got Xbox for sure. Is the move at launch.
Scotty, this is my old roommate in chat here. I'm not so on PS launch titles. Really, you're not. Interesting. See, I felt a little bit different, but maybe because I don't have a PlayStation.
Yeah,
and you do.
This is gonna be a very interesting
State of
divide.
Decay looks good.
State of Decay does
no,
look
that's
good.
But here's the thing: if you get a PC, you can play all those games on PC with the Game Pass. I think.
Should be able to. Yeah, everything's on Windows as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Horizons either, or Horizon Zero Dawn. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. They might redeem themselves with 2, for me at least. I know a lot of people were big fans of that, but. Now it looks. I'm excited, man. I think it's a good. I think we're off to something great. The fall is going to be an interesting and exciting time for everybody. I feel.
Yeah,
like.
just waiting on the price tag, everybody. Man. The price tag is.
I know. I don't know why.
The last piece of the puzzle. They're just gonna, boom, like.
Yeah.
$600. Like oh, take me now. Let me just.
But I mean, see, it's funny because we've been. we've been I mean, you and I have both paid for and built PCs and stuff, so
yeah,
that 600 is like, oh, it's a child's price tag.
Yeah, all right.
Fine.
But still, 600 is 600. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming. I think PlayStation is gonna cost like $600, and I think Xbox will be like not
Here's
far
the
behind.
thing.
I think they might be 500.
Here's the thing. Xbox is going to have 2, from what I'm hearing, all the rumors. Xbox is going to have 2 versions. They're going to have the enthusiast package, and then the regular consumer package,
the entry,
the X and the S. Yeah, and the
PlayStation will have the 2 versions, one with a disc and one purely digital. So there's going to be definitely a price difference there, but I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I like what I saw today, though.
As much as I love my virtual library of all these Steam games, I also do like physical, games as well.
You know what?
I feel bad.
You know?
This is one of the things I feel bad nowadays that like gamers don't really get to enjoy anymore, right? It's just when you buy the game and you have it in your hand and you open it up and you had the booklets.
The booklets, dude.
Like you don't even get that anymore. Like it's so weird for me not to get a booklet, like something inside. Now it's just a little SD card or something, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Dude, it's
There's gamers that will grow up that will never know about this, Alex. They will never know about this.
Remember the smell?
I mean, the smell is still there. You open up, you're like, that's a new game.
Yeah.
I like that.
But still, man.
Yeah.
I used to take the booklets to school with me. Like when Halo 2 first came out, I would take the booklet to school with me, and whenever in my free time, I would just like open it and literally read through everything because it would have the new enemies, the new weapons, some strategies.
Yep.
Wow.
Nowadays you just have to pay for like
let's get
you have to pay for the ultimate edition or something, right, to get like a booklet and your limited edition tin or whatever you want.
Ooh, real quick before we get off here, you remember how we were saying, $70 games for the new things? Well, an article came out that said that Ubisoft and one other developer maybe said that their games are not going to be $70 this fall for the Xbox Series X and PS5.
This fall.
Yeah. So all the games releasing in 2020 for them will not get the $70 pricing hike. Oh,
gotcha. Okay.
So that's interesting.
We'll see. We'll follow up on that story for next week's show for sure. But that might not be all. I think even in the article that we reported on about it, said some companies, they might not have said all.
Yeah,
but
like 2K was
like 2K and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So we will see what happens. But regardless, we are said and done. Your day has been queued up for quite some time. Actually, it is 1:20 right now on the East.
This was an hour-and-a-half show, bro.
It was a pretty long show. But we are done. Hope you guys enjoyed our, first ever reactions to a showcase or something live here on Loading Screen. We appreciate you hanging out, listening to us, and also we loved hearing from you guys as we were going along with it. It was actually fun times. Alex does owe me 5 shots, or he owes you guys 5 shots at some point. Go check him out. I'm just gonna do 5 for your health benefit right now. You can check him out, of course, Search for Alex on Twitch and on Twitter, of course. Make sure to hound him about those 5 shots. He needs to get those done. Not myself. I'm on a diet, sir. I can't have that stuff. It's just I gotta watch.
Listen, I'll take shots of coffee.
I didn't say it could be water. I didn't say it has to be alcohol. Anything. Just shots of something.
Shots of Mike and Ike's.
5 bullets. Oh yeah, yeah. Mike and Ike's works. But yeah, actually, speaking of Mike and Ike's, thanks again to Mike and Ike's and of course Zip Chair for helping support the show.
Yep.
And yeah, we will be live again next week on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about what goes on over the weekend, what people are thinking. Maybe some more information comes out from some of these trailers, some of these developers. We'll see. Yep. But until then, you guys sit back, go watch some of these trailers again, give us some feedback. We'd love to talk about it on Tuesday, but we'll see you guys then. Later.
Peace, y'all.